New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
And hello again, dear ones. Dr. Robert with you here on a Saturday night. It's June 21st. It's a sad day in history. It's a very sad day in history. I'm not here to report the news tonight. I'm not here to try to make sense of what's going on and what our governmental leaders are thinking, but I'm also not here to apologize or allow for a premeditated, unauthorized war to go down on our watch. It's a sad day because people lost their lives. It's a sad day because reputations have been harmed. It's always a sad day when we enter into war. And let's make no mistakes about it. That is what we did this evening. We committed an act of war against a country that we're not authorized, that we're not at war with, or we weren't until now. So tonight's prayer is going to be a solemn prayer. Tonight's prayer is going to be a reminder and an affirmation that we may still experience peace even in the midst of pure ugliness. And we will pray that we raise up a vibration of peace across this planet like never before. Now more than ever. Tonight. And I'll tell you, my little device here, it lit up with invitations to numerous prayer vigils, online and otherwise. Because now more than ever, we need to raise a vibration of oneness that'll ripple out across the planet. All of us, every one of us. There could be plenty of time to figure out who said what and who. But I think we can all see the writing on the wall when we look at what our president is doing in our name. Tonight's not a night to answer questions. Tonight is a night to raise up a consciousness of peace for those that have lost their lives and for everyone else on this planet so that no further lives need be lost. No further lives need be sacrificed. That we come to a greater experience of our oneness. Brother Abe, good to see you, sir. Thank you for being with me this evening. Grateful you're here. You know, everybody else that's here with us tonight, we do have a prayer page. Head on over to our website, ntmedia.org/prayer. Drop a prayer comment. If you'd like to talk to one of our prayer practitioners directly, You're welcome to reach out through that form as well. And that goes out to all of our practitioners immediately. So your prayer request will be sent to all of our prayer practitioners immediately. When we talk about prayer, I do feel, I want to remind us, we're not here begging and beseeching God for some answer to something. We are in a place, in a state of affirming the truth as we know it. Sometimes that might have to take a little work to get to the truth. Sometimes it turns into a revelation of truth. Whatever it is for you tonight. Let us pray. If you're in a safe space to close your eyes, I invite you to please do so. And take that big, deep, holy breath. Take that big, deep, holy breath. And allowing that to anchor myself here in this chair, or anchor yourself in the cushion, the couch, the chair, the bed, the floor, wherever it is, whatever it is that's supporting your body temple in this moment. Feel into that support. Because what I know is, I know we are each supported in our own way, with layers upon layers upon layers upon layers of support. And just as that is true in our lives, it is true in the lives of everyone everywhere. We are all supported. We're all divine expressions of God, even when we misuse the law, even when we make bad choices, even when we send a whole generation to war. I invite you to be with me in that place that recognizes the totality, the oneness of God, even in those that perhaps are doing the dirty work, and recognize the divine, the oneness of God in everyone, even those that are misusing this law, so that we may recognize that impulse to move towards a greater experience of our wholeness, that we may recognize those that are working towards creating something versus those that are destroying and tearing things down. I see no need in erasing a mountain from a map or a people from a land. I see the promise of building a new coalition, a new alliance, a new resistance, building a new consciousness on this planet where war is no longer necessary, where these types of preemptive strikes are no longer necessary. And it is painfully obvious this day that we are not yet there, but that does not mean that we abandon the fight. It does not mean, or the march, it does not mean that we abandon the belief. It does not mean that we abandon our commitment to creating peace on this planet. And as I use words that are rooted in the battle, in the fight, I choose in this moment to start letting those words go even more, to remove those words from my language completely, so that every word, every vibration, everything that I do, everything that I say is grounded and rooted in sense of peace, not in hate, in love and compassion, not accusation and condemnation. I am a pillar. I choose to be that pillar of peace, and I invite each one that may hear these words to be that same vibration, not a vibration of F you, and not a vibration of no, this is horrible, and not a vibration of fear that there may be retaliation, but a vibration, a deep vibrating source, a deep vibration of love and assurance, a deep sense of assurance that we are each protected in our own ways. We are each lifted up in our own ways, that we are creating an uprising in consciousness consciousness that is peaceful, an uprising in consciousness where there is no need for destruction and war, a rising up in consciousness that reminds each we are all in this together. And as we embark upon a Sunday like no other, I already hear the church bells ringing across the land. I already hear the voices of preachers and teachers and those that are just sitting in the pulpits. I hear the voices of the American public rising up and saying, peace shall be the way forward. And if we need march for that, we march for that. And if we need to shout it from the rooftops, we do so with love. For when they throw arrows, we throw back hearts. I affirm that even as our government may be the ones throwing the arrows, that there are those with the eyes to see and the heart to throw back hearts, to throw back love, to throw back compassion. For we do not know what it is that we do. And I trust, I affirm, I place my vibration on a great, great trust that those that have been harmed in the events of this night can see beyond the false sense of separation and division, can see beyond the hatred, and in their own way claim a path of peace, whereby our aggressions seem the folly, whereby we all come to a greater understanding. So I claim and I speak this word so that those that may be harmed shall rise above the tit and the tat, that shall rise above an eye for an eye, that those that have been harmed this evening will rise above and blaze a demonstration of peace that we may all follow, that will recognize that will an act that will demonstrate that belief in turning the other cheek, that will say we have been harmed, but we shall not perpetuate the harm. We shall be in a place of peace. We shall be an icon of peace that will light up the world. This is the vision I claim. This is the vision I desire. A world that rises up in love and compassion and peace. Not a war that rises up in war and retaliation, but a world that's rising up to create true and lasting peace, regardless of what anybody else may think, or no matter what kind of tricks anybody's playing. I lift up within myself that vibration that says, yes, we can. Yes, we can create peace on planet Earth. Yes, we are creating peace on this planet. Yes, we are the oneness. And yes, we are creating a world that works for everyone, for all of life, a world that truly works for all. And a way shall be made. And a way forward shall be made in peace. A way is being made forward in peace. And so I let it be. With a grateful heart, I release this word into the law, into the creative process that is already acting upon it. I release this word into that law. It is already moving the pieces and the parts and the puzzles, the people, the resources, the belief patterns, the vibrations, already arranging all of everything to make this word so, to deliver this prayer, to demonstrate the power of this word. And so I let it be. And so it is. And so it is. Thank you all everyone for being here. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Thanks for lending your vibration and your voice to peace. And in the coming days, I invite you to be that voice, that vibration of peace, wherever we're going. Dr. Robert, I'm going to get out of here for now. Thank you for being with us, Abe. Yeah, Shay, it is. I'll tell you more sometime soon. I'm going to get out of here, folks. Thank you for being with me. Thanks for bringing a smile in the midst of the darkness. Thanks for being a prayer in the midst of the confusion. Thanks for being a beacon of truth for those that are unable to see in this moment. We'll be back again tomorrow morning, bright and early with 8:15 prayers and a full day Sunday as always. I think I have to go rewrite. I'm doing a talk for the Concordia Center for Spiritual Living. It is rather early in the morning, and I think I have to go rewrite my talk now. So if you want to hear a little more from me, check out Concordia CSL tomorrow morning. You can find them on Facebook. I'm Dr. Robert. I'm going to get out of here for now. I thank you. I love you. Until next time, I wish you peace and richest blessings. Bye now.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings.